Live from the Warehouse District in Minneapolis, Minnesota, coming to you from the famed Wienerless Steve Replay Room, it's the Welcome Back Tim Turi Replay Spectacular! You know him as a replay star. Now Tim Turi's back from afar. Gamescom took him to Germany while we were playing Symphony.
I'm Andrew Reiner, and you are watching Replay. I have Dan Ryckert here.
Hello, Reiner.
And Ben Hanson.
Hello, Reiner.
You know this is a very special episode. Tim Turi is back. Tim, we have... Welcome back, sir.
You're the best team! I'm choked up. That was really something. Was that you singing, Dan?
That might have been me, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Is that Burt Bacharach?
I wrote a song for you.
Oh, my gosh.
You are a staple on this show. We haven't appreciated you enough. We played Castlevania Symphony of the Night without you and Illbleed, and we feel terrible about that. You should have been in both of those. Our apologies. This is all for you, Tim. We picked one of your favorite games. We picked Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
All I had to do was be a big baby about it.
Didn't you learn anything from Dan if you're a baby? You get what you
out.
want.
Look at everything.
Well, I'm super excited to play this. Hopefully I don't make an ass out of myself. I'm excited. But I heard that I probably did myself a favor by missing Illbleed, so...
Well, yeah, and that's not hammered down. Is that correct, Reiner? For December 31st.
Correct.
That is an option.
A work in progress. We're seeing what's coming. We still have a lot of year left before December 31st. Something might pop up.
Yep,
It's true.
We'll see. Tim's jumping in here.
Going with Knuckles.
Yeah, I figured we did the Sonic 3 and Knuckles, so the only real reason, or only real
Sonic
way...
2, right? Or Sonic 1?
What's that?
We didn't do Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah,
This
we
is
did.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
This is.
We've done this before?
No, we haven't done it. But the only way to do this, we've never played this game, right?
I thought you just said we did.
No. The way to do it is since you can't tell the difference between like Sonic 3.
Sonic 3
yeah.
and okay.
It's the
so
only
this
way
differentiates.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I gotta focus. I haven't played this in a while. I think
Have
there's
you played this
I
game
think there's
before?
one down here. Hold on.
So the gimmick with this, we'll flash a picture here, is that you plug in the Sonic 3 cartridge into the Sonic and Knuckles port or connector.
Lock on technology.
It's unlike anything else that's been done. It's a really weird game, and it enhances not only this game but also Sonic 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tim, you really praise this technology a lot. Has any other game done this?
Too many, really.
Oh man, do that. Oh boy.
Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, you can just put it into the Sonic and Knuckles thing.
That was embarrassing. Anyway,
Irritating stick.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just
Irritating.
the thing is that like the foresight or technological breakthrough of like trying to put a character that wasn't, from what I know, even planned before Sonic 3 like is just remarkable to me.
Was 2 designed with the idea of in the future we're gonna do this crazy thing?
I guess it had to be because I mean, there's these extra areas like with these 1-ups that are way up high and stuff that only Knuckles can get to.
And you're sure they're there even if you don't do the lockup?
I mean, I've never gone into like debug mode or anything, and
There
like
is a
You haven't
debug
hacked
mode
your
in
favorite
Sonic 2.
games?
there is. I never tinkered around with that. It'd be an interesting thing to go into and check out, but
Wait, there's a debug mode? How does
Yeah,
that
and
work?
it was weird. You could like play as like an item box and just all sorts
What?
of weird glitchy things.
Yeah.
It's at the main menu. You have to do something like when Sonic winks, you have to hit a thing. And then type in a thing.
and that's where they found out that like, oh, there's like this music for this hidden world, or like you could go into like this half-finished level, and people found it, and it was like a half-finished world in Sonic 2, and they ended up bringing back a zone in Sonic and Knuckles, which is the zone where like Sonic and Knuckles fight.
That's bizarre.
And I should point out this game came out October 18th, 1994. And it was a pretty big deal. I remember when it came out, I was pretty excited, and all my friends were just talking about all these different things that were in the game. And
In Sonic
obviously
3?
and
Yeah.
obviously getting to play as Knuckles is really cool in this.
Yeah.
So this is the introduction of Knuckles, or has he appeared as an enemy before? What's the idea here?
So in
Anti-hero.
the original, in Sonic 3, what happens is it picks up right on the tail of Tails. This is, I don't want to highlight a bonus round for this one. They show Tails and Sonic leaving. Sonic is supersonic and all that, and like Sonic's cruising along, gets on Angel Island, and Knuckles just punches him in the face, pretty much. And then he loses all his Chaos Emeralds, and then Knuckles steals them for Dr. Robotnik, because he thinks that Dr. Robotnik is his friend. And that's how they start things off, with a little rivalry. But yeah, the thing is that Knuckles didn't exist before 3.
Huh.
Yeah.
No, Tim, I don't want to go off topic here or anything, but you have been, obviously the reason we've been doing this is because you've been traveling a lot and everything.
Yeah.
And probably a lot of workload, a lot of jet lag and stuff. So we want to get a smile on that face. So you guys just keep going. I'll be right back.
Okay. What?
So Tim,
This happens a lot. Just let Dan leave the room for a little bit.
Dan just left the replay room. Tim, where does this rank among your favorite Sonic games?
What's going on here? Sorry, I'm really distracted. Why did Dan leave?
So you could concentrate on
special day for you,
Sonic
Tim.
3.
Is he gonna dress up as Sonic and come back or something?
That'd be ridiculous.
So this is probably, I mean, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is probably like one of my favorite altogether like side-scrolling platforming games of all time.
Tim,
Oh, what the hell is this? Is that a... What is this? What is this?
we got you a giant cookie that says, "Welcome back,
Hey, Dan.
Tim Turi."
What the
Can
hell?
somebody hold it up this way? Oh, that's beautiful.
What are you doing?
Tim, you need to eat this entire thing by the time the replay's over.
Ben, start putting it in his mouth.
I'm sitting here just trying to play Sonic and Knuckles 3, and then you guys bring in a giant cookie for me.
I need some of it too.
It's got a pun on it.
I'm trying to get a Chaos Emerald.
Just eat it. Just take a bite. Just take a little bite. Welcome back, Tim.
Welcome
Thank
back.
you.
Welcome back.
I didn't die while we were doing that.
I'm
Oh my
absolutely
God.
going to take a piece of this as well.
I'll take some of that. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
You guys, my birthday isn't until November.
We've got bats in Halloween colors already.
Reiner, can you see when Sonic and Knuckles came out? Because I think that I remember getting it on the morning of my birthday, which I had
That
to
was
go.
October 18th, 1994.
My birthday's November 1st, and I had to go to school the day. My parents decided to give me Sonic and Knuckles on a school day morning. So
that's rough.
yeah, it was the worst thing. So I moved out. I think I was old enough.
So did you were you
gonna
just
blow it.
looking at the clock the whole class day?
Yeah, it was
like,
awful. They actually let me play a little bit of that morning, which was rare for me. I'm like, I never want to play games in the morning, so that was a really nice gesture, you guys.
The bill's like $25, by the way.
27 actually.
Oh my gosh! Did you find that in the interior of a castle?
No, it was
inside-
actually at the Mall of America.
Oh wow! Is that where you went today?
That's where we went.
Well, then it's probably a good thing I wasn't able to go there.
You got a cookie out of it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're eating it.
Yeah, that's what.
It's pretty amazing that we've never done a 2D Sonic game before, right? We did the Game Gear
Game
Sonic
Gear,
2.
Oh yeah.
We've always talked about doing them as super replays. But then we had this big scheme where we were going to leave Tim out of all the replays that we did and do all of his favorite games and games he should be in. And then
Which is
we'd
really
have
funny.
A big special.
We
Yeah.
felt bad about it though.
Oh, you see, that was a hidden passage. You can't usually get through there without Sonic.
There you go.
Oh, nice. Why is my mom here? Why is my mom here right
Turi,
now?
come
What
on.
is going on right now? I was just talking about
No, it's okay.
what the hell is happening.
Hey,
Hi, mom.
Tim Turi special.
Hi, how are you? Well, give me a
Turi
hug here.
I was invited.
Yeah, well, hi. We were just talking about how you gave me Sonic and Knuckles on my birthday.
Yeah.
And then I had to go to school for the rest of that day.
Yeah, I know.
Can you tell me a little bit why? Can you tell me a little bit why you and Dad decided to give that to me on a school day, like a morning, so I had to go to school and think
so
about
that
it?
you'd have anxiety all day. That
Okay.
you couldn't wait to come home and play with it.
That happened a lot.
But, you know,
throughout school,
it
actually, that
did
was a
not-
recurring thing. Yeah.
No, he had a Sonic the Hedgehog club with his neighbor kids. We had a playhouse in the backyard, and they had what they called their own Sonic club.
Sonic
And they
the
played
Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog in the backyard.
Yeah.
And yeah, so then Tim, from a young age on, never came right out and asked, "Can I have these things?" His way of words were, "You know, Mom, I really need to start collecting these things. I need a collection." So then it was,
It's an investment.
was,
It's like Beanie Babies. It pays off.
and it was then Indiana Jones with the leather hat and leather jacket.
Oh.
That was a.
And
that was
the
a.
music.
That
Did
was
he
a
dress
Halloween.
up as Sonic?
He didn't dress up as Sonic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how do you play
Like-
Sonic in the backyard?
I could
Yeah.
never pull
You
that
just
off.
run a lot?
Well, we used our imaginations. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what we had.
He
Heard about
definitely
those.
had that, but the Indiana Jones was pretty funny because he wore a leather hat, and then he had the leather jacket, and he had the music going.
Yeah, we did. We did
And
have soundtracks.
Then
yeah.
it was like, Mom, I really need to collect all the Beetlejuice stuff.
Yeah, I
really
did get into
need to.
Beetlejuice pretty hard for a while.
But at age 3, it was like Ninja Turtles. Mom, I take him to Target up and down the aisle in a cart. Of course, he's the baby, right? So he couldn't pick one. So, of course, I had to leave with 3, you know.
Thank
And
you, by the way.
This is what I did with him his whole life. And then videos came along.
Pushed him
Video
in a cart
games.
his whole life, like when he was like in
Mom, you
teenage
still
years?
you still say videos instead of video games.
Video games.
Yeah.
I didn't look at the ratings because I didn't even really know there was any.
Well, there wasn't that anything that offensive until I was like 16 or something.
And I still didn't look because I knew he was well balanced. He played sports and he
Well, back then he's a maniac.
you
now.
know. So then he'd say at Christmas, you know, Mom, I don't really want all these. I'm just giving you an idea. So he would be like cutting out of the paper exactly what it was so that I wouldn't miss a thing. And of course, I had to go get all of them. And then I was one of the moms that waited in lines for a new system outside and got it. You should have seen me at Target this Christmas when I got you one
the
Xbox.
the Wii
Excuse
U.
my voice.
It was
You
a
had your
Wii.
mom go get you a Wii U?
No, I totally have a job that I paid for that myself. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
And I got to Target.
Ridiculous, Mom. Stop.
I know. So I'm in line. I got my name on all these lists at all these different game places, right? Target. The day it opened, was it November 17th or 18th?
Oh, when the thing came out?
Yeah, there was a couple people that camped out overnight, and I got there at 8 o'clock. And I'm like, there's only like 7 people ahead of me. And
I've
I'm
never
like,
told anybody this, that
I
you got
said,
that for me.
there's only 7 people ahead of me. I go, do you guys really think we're going to get it? I mean, I was like more excited. And then I think, and they go, yeah, someone told me they have 12. But I said, I wanted was it the white one? The better one?
It was the black one. The black one came with Nintendo Land, which I play all the time.
Yeah. So then I'm like going, okay, the guy comes out, he goes, okay, we have 12 of them. The first 2 people were, you're 1, you're 2. He came to me and he goes, you're 4. I'm like, oh, I am. So I get in Target and everybody's single file and we're getting up to the video section.
Video games.
And they hand me the black box. And then this guy's holding the thing of games and he goes, which one would you like to buy? I go, I'll just grab Mario. Of
course.
So,
Good choice.
you should have heard me. I'm like, I can't believe I'm actually getting this. I can't believe that it's actually happening. And I left there, I was, I think, so excited. I'm like, okay, I almost blew it with you.
No, you
You know-
wouldn't, Mom, even if you had never gotten me the Wii U, it would have been a great Christmas.
Oh, my gosh.
It would have been so great.
But, I mean, everything to him was a collection. It wasn't like, I need to have this. I really need to collect all
How
these
do these guys con you into to coming here and watching me play? This.
Well, because, I mean, Sonic, you know what he used to do after school?
Let's get into it.
No, he was naughty.
What?
I'd be making.
That was perfect.
I was making dinner, and he would go in the living room and watch Sonic, and like line up cookies behind the couch.
Oh God.
What?
Well, yeah,
so
I
that I
had an
I knew I
eating
didn't want him
problem.
to eat all that before he.
Well, you guys
ate
kept on
dinner.
buying all of it.
Well, so one day I had to move the couch, and I found all these cookies lined up.
Why were you putting them?
Well, because I wasn't supposed to have them all, so I rationed them out. I hid them. I hid the cookies and I rationed them out.
Are you Rambo?
I forgot I did this. Yes, I'm Rambo.
Yeah,
obviously.
he did that. Yeah, and then he didn't brush his teeth. He just used Listerine as mouthwash.
Ew.
You know, because he
was a gross
didn't he didn't want to take the time. Of course, we only
Oh
had
no, that was.
we only had one
was
bathroom.
my time.
And 5 of us, so I was like bathroom patrol every school morning. A few times he had to go outside.
So, Mrs. Turi, what's the most potentially embarrassing story you can tell about Tim Turi's childhood?
Embarrassing?
Yeah.
Oh, there's 2,
Oh, good.
Okay.
We'll hear both of them.
What?
but I don't know if I should say them.
Yes.
They were more embarrassing to me,
Oh, that's even worse in a way.
but to him they were innocent. Okay.
Okay.
He got a hold of a tampon. Okay.
Oh,
And it was a clean one.
what?
It was
I
a
don't even
clean
remember
one.
this, Mom.
I'll tell ya.
What is happening?
And he peeled it like this.
Like a banana?
No, like
okay.
a flower.
Did he eat a
flower,
tampon?
okay.
And he handed it
I was
to me.
becoming a
and
woman.
He said, he goes, Mom, here's a flower for you. And I just went, oh my God, we're in the car. And then we were in Shine Wells, Colorado.
That's in Colorado. Where we have
Colorado.
relatives there.
And I couldn't go swimming because I had my period.
Yeah, it's.
And he knew this, so he announced very loudly, because I went in the water, Mommy, I didn't think you could go in the water because you have your period. Really loud. And I was like,
I was doing a
"Oh
public
my
service."
God.
Tim was 22.
But, oh my God. Other
I'm
than
gonna
that,
drown.
he was an awesome little boy.
Yeah.
He
Sounds
was-
like I wasn't, so.
I mean, when he'd get off the bus coming home from school, I was off on Fridays, and he'd come running up to the side door, just waiting for a big hug. Of course, he was in kindergarten. Ninja Turtle lunchbox, Ninja Turtle backpack, everything. Ninja Turtle.
They were great.
And yeah. So no, he was always a really respectful kid and a good kid, really. I mean, no complaints. I don't think I
Well,
screwed
thanks,
him up.
Mom.
I always said, he didn't like hockey because he had to play goalie once, and he was
No. What happened was Dad. No, that did suck. But the thing was, is that Dad was the assistant coach for a while.
Yeah.
And then he wasn't, because he wasn't going to do it anymore. And then the new coach was a complete dick. So then I got out of it. And it was also, you made the mistake of buying me a space shuttle Lego set, like the day that hockey practices start. So I knew that if I got out of hockey, then I could just go home and
play.
build that thing.
Build
So,
that thing,
yeah, I mean,
But his dad put him in figure skating lessons first. And I really felt bad for him because he was skating with like other girls and boys.
Can we follow this thread a little deeper?
And
Figure
so
skating.
one day I took him to hockey practice early in the morning, and he had to be goalie. And he was little, like a mite. And they
not like an actual. That was a league in hockey.
league,
that was,
they go
yeah,
mites,
yeah.
mites.
I wasn't
mites,
like Joe.
freakishly small. No.
mites, peewees, and then it goes on. And
Beetlejuices.
he was nailed. I mean, he was nailed with pucks. They just flew in and flew in and flew in, and I just buried my face. I felt so bad for him. And he came back and he goes, "Mom, I don't ever want to do this again, ever." And I said, "You don't have to, and
You're really hard on me.
so we'll talk to Dad, And so he went into football and lacrosse instead. But he absolutely hated it. And trying to think what else was one of your.
Nuts. I mean, I think you got them all.
No, there's a few more. I can't remember what the other
Filled
one
your
was.
hockey gloves with cookies, obviously.
Yeah.
I wasn't very good in fights.
Yeah. Oh, but I tell ya.
Yeah, it was. So why are you here?
I was invited.
Oh,
This
really?
is the replay special.
I
Yeah,
was
this
invited.
is
replay special.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is all for you, Tim.
Dad's next door drinking beer.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Can you guys get off early and join us?
I like that guy. I could probably say
Yeah.
hi to my dad.
Yeah, should I go get him? Or is he not allowed in here?
Oh God, what would he would just shut down. He wouldn't even know what to do. Do you remember what the bad guy in Sonic was called, Mom?
Oh, gosh. No.
Okay.
Who is he?
It was Dr. Robotnik.
Oh, no, I would not remember
You wouldn't
that.
remember that. You remember what Sonic's little friend was? Like,
He was that brown little guy, wasn't he?
close. He has two tails though.
I know.
But what could his name be?
I don't know. Two tails?
That's close enough.
Yeah, pretty close.
It was tails. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But did Dan get in contact with you,
Yeah,
or
he's a-
what happened?
Does.
Tim, believe
Hanson.
it or not,
Ben Hanson? Okay.
I bought an iPhone. Finally.
Oh, good for you. Finally.
So,
Jeez, that
I know,
piece of
I've
crap
got
that you were
this
using.
Old piece of crap, right? And so when I was getting these messages, I'm like, oh, what happened to it? Where'd it go? How do I find it? So I'm just like clicking all over.
When you were looking for Ben's
Well,
messages?
I found Ben's, but
But
I mean,
how did he get your number?
I don't know. We've met.
We have
before.
ways.
Yeah.
Oh, you met before.
We've met before.
My mom just gave you the eyes about Ben Hanson.
Yeah. We've met. It's our
Okay.
secret.
Oh, God. Meg's gonna
Yeah. We just play video
Mr.
games.
Turi is
Oh, it
next
is? I
door.
didn't know that. Okay.
be. Yeah.
Well, no wonder there's a microphone here.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No, I honestly didn't.
Oh, that's gold.
My voice is like not. What
It's got you got like a lady voice.
This is what Tim does for a living. He sits
I
and
know.
plays
Part
the
of
games
it.
he played
I
as a
know.
kid.
They played a Castlevania game while I was gone. That was one that only our cousins
Oh,
had.
yum.
Like
Yeah.
that series. So I grew up on the other side of the tracks.
Oh, that's cute. I will. I'll eat a piece, but I'll wait. So I'm trying to think what the other embarrassing thing was you did.
Yeah.
Keep
I
him
know
coming.
that.
I like it.
I know that hockey was the one big thing, but I know there was something else,
Oh God.
and just can't think of it off. Oh, Well, Halloween, he wanted to dress up like,
Ace Ventura.
no, yeah.
You wouldn't let me do it though.
He wanted to grow his hair out.
Well, he had a
You know,
huge like
you know how he had
coif.
that big thing?
Right.
But he wanted to grow his own hair out.
What's wrong with that? I still haven't figured that out.
Look. I mean, I'm like, Tim, I didn't want to hurt his feelings, but I'm like, I don't think that's going to happen,
Like, because I was already balding at like
Well,
12,
I just didn't see it happening.
you knew something, Mom.
So I'm like, I don't know, Tim. That,
That was all right. It was,
Yeah.
the follow-up was that we found a Halloween costume for the mask, which I was like equally into, and I think I was a husky kid, so I didn't fit into it. That was really embarrassing at a young age.
no,
Now you say, "Aw, I'm gonna die, Mom."
no.
Linda, did you play games with Tim?
No.
Not at
Are
all?
you kidding? I'm not good with. Well, I've never really given it a good try. First of all, I'm probably the hand-eye. I'd probably be.
That's what Dad says. He says hand-eye coordination, but
But I think, like in the 70s, they had. What you call that?
Atari,
No.
Pong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to play that, but I was never really good at it.
That sounds about right.
I know. Tim used to always tell me, "Mom, you need a hobby. The only hobby you have is talking on the phone."
I still tell you that. And now you have another hobby. Yeah, it's now you tell the internet you tell them my business.
No, I haven't been at work all week this week, so my work won't find out, right?
Unless they go on GameInformer.com. I mean,
Oh, okay. That probably won't.
they'll probably be okay, I think.
Yeah, no.
They also don't know when it's recorded, so
Yeah,
Is
I'm
that-
sure.
Linda
Yeah.
just outed yourself.
Yeah. I know it. Well, I'm out of work from.
let's get
medical
into
reasons.
it. Yeah, okay, all right.
I am. No, it's it's thyroid.
Oh, okay, so thyroid.
I'm being
okay.
I'm being adjusted.
Okay.
Okay, let's put it that way.
Okay.
So, but it's all good. Something can be fixed. But
Do you remember what system this game was on?
it was on Sega.
Yeah, which one?
I don't know, Sega 1.
Sega one? No, it was. I mean, that would be the Sega Master System, but this is Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I probably called it Genesis when I was a kid, I assume, but
Yeah.
yeah.
How?
Linda, were you worried about how much Tim played games as a kid?
Not really. I didn't because he was well balanced. I thought
Like
he's
a
playing
samurai
lacrosse.
sword?
He goes out and does things, and I know he's playing video games. His friends are over. Played the guitar with a couple friends and
Nobody that ever played
A lot
guitar
of
was a
folk.
weirdo.
and a lot of and he played a lot of poker.
It's
And-
also gambling. I mean, I was underage gambling, so I
a lot
guess.
of drugs back then.
Should I tell him the sign I bought you?
Oh, that was funny.
I honestly did this out of total innocence. I'm at this poker store in Roseville.
I played a lot of poker when it was
It's not
popular.
even there anymore. So I'm in there with my sisters, and I see didn't you just have a breakup with a girlfriend or something?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's why I bought it. Because it showed a poker hand. It was on wood, and it said, who needs a good, how'd it go, Tim?
Who needs a woman?
Who needs a woman when you got a good hand?
Yeah, that was.
And I said to the clerk the clerk was your age, right? He was a guy. I went up to this guy and I said, my son is gonna love this. This is great. And he's just looking at me like, okay. And I still didn't get it. And I brought it home and I gave it to him. And, I don't know if you guys knew Jay.
No, he's a friend of mine.
Okay, he passed away in a fire. Anyway, he came upstairs and he goes, Mrs. Turi, what kind of stuff are you buying for your son to hang on his walls? And I looked at it, I go, why? What's wrong with it? And he looked and showed it to me again. I went, oh my God.
And then
said,
it all
"Didn't-
came together.
Yeah, I didn't even think of it, But
And then we burned it.
did you burn it?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I don't know what happened to that thing.
Oh,
But it was a nice gesture, I think.
yeah, I didn't mean it to be that way though.
That's okay.
Did Tim ever call you in to watch games or see him succeed in games or anything like that?
He would, like, if I'd walk in the room and there'd be, like, something pretty violent, like someone's head's being blown off or something, I'd be like, oh, I didn't really, like, Oh.
I would call you into the room to specifically show you that.
No, you didn't call me in.
Oh,
You'd call me in just to show me some things, but not really
okay.
that often. You know, he just...
I think most recently I showed you guys a game called Red Dead Redemption, just to kind of show you how impressive like visuals had gotten. It was a cowboy game. I showed you guys a long time ago. You probably don't remember, but that was the last one I officially remember showing you guys.
Yeah. I don't know. I just didn't really worry about him.
You guys knew like gracefully, or luckily for me, very little about games when I was growing up, so I got away with a lot of stuff. Like, like going to buy GTA 3 and stuff when I was probably not old enough for that. That's Grand Theft Auto.
Oh.
That's probably one of the ones where I was shooting people's heads and stuff.
Did I buy that?
I think I bought it.
Oh.
But I think Dad gave me a ride to the store.
Oh.
But Dad also, as a reward for mowing the lawn or something, he promised to buy me an album. And I bought like a Rob Zombie album, like White Zombie and like Korn of the day. They were very like edgy people. And I remember he went to the store and got them for me. And then he walked out because it had parental advisory stickers. And that's when that still meant something. And he came back and he said, I couldn't get them. And I said, why, Dad? Like, I mowed the lawn. What the hell's the problem here? I probably used different language.
Right.
And he said, there's a parental advisory sticker, Tim. I can't get these for you. And then he pulls them out of his back pocket and he says, you're not going to kill your mom and I, are you?
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
he got him for you.
Yeah, he ended up getting them for me. I always got my way. If you couldn't tell from this story, I always got my way. Whether it was hockey or collecting Sonic things.
He just, I don't know. He
Yeah.
just had his little collection going, you know.
Mom, so you and Dad are just going to go hang out after this? Or do you guys want to hang out with me, your son?
Well, you take you out for beer or dinner.
Okay. Can we bring the cookie?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, I also, before we go here, Mom, I just want to explain to you real quick that Knuckles was betrayed by Dr. Robotnik, but since Dr. Robotnik is pursuing Sonic throughout the main storyline, Knuckles is instead trying to pursue this basically robot doppelganger in the meantime, because he can't be in two places at once. That's just, that's just how that works. So, but my God, thanks for coming and playing this game with me, Mom.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for sharing all those great stories.
Yeah,
Those are
right.
good.
There's probably others, but I better not because
Thank you.
too embarrassing
Yeah,
to you.
thank you.
Yeah.
And I have bad news for you, Linda. There are 2 new video game systems coming out this year.
Oh,
So
God.
Tim might have you standing in line for an
I
Xbox
know,
One and
I
a
know.
PS4.
Sorry, Mom.
Funny. Oh, funny.
Yeah,
I know it. I was so excited when I got it at I couldn't believe, you know how hard they are to get
Oh, yeah.
sometimes.
Yep.
I'm like, this really isn't happening. This just can't be happening. It's not this
Tim's
easy.
poor little heart will be
You
broken.
know?
My 27-year-old heart.
I know. And then I put a deposit down at the place in Rosedale. And then he says, I can't get it. Then I went to GameStop.
Rosedale's a mall in Roseville, Minnesota.
And GameStop was like, we got like 1,000 people ahead of you. I'm like, my son works for Game Informer.
You tried to throw my name at the GameStop employee?
I didn't tell him who you were.
Okay, all right.
But I was like, come on.
Come on. This thing's got to be
You
worth
know?
something, yeah.
And then I went to Best Buy, and they're like, sorry. I said, can you put me on a list? No, we can't. And I'm just like,
Well, thank you for putting the energy into it, Mom.
Yeah.
I know I appreciate it
It's
like
very
that.
sweet.
Yeah.
It was-
All right, well, that's going to conclude our first segment here.
okay.
Thank you again,
Well,
Linda,
you're welcome.
for coming
You're
in.
welcome. And you have another visitor, I take it. Love you, Tim.
We love you too,
You've
Mom.
always been awesome.
Thanks.
He has. He's the best.
Let's move on to roulette.
Without him.
All right, this is our roulette. I'm just going to say this. I think this might give Illbleed a run for its money for our December 31st Super Replay. It's everything I've seen of it so far makes it a surefire candidate. Ben Hanson actually found this game.
Well, to be fair, I had somebody tweet at me named Ross Ingram saying, hey, look at this dumb game. And I looked at it, and it was dumb, and so I bought it. It is called Chaos Break.
It is not available in the United States. It never came out here. So this is a reported as well as a roulette. So, Tim, have you seen anything from this?
It's a little too early for me to be able to tell, but it's, oh God, wait a second. I think were we checking out like a little bit of this online at one point?
I think I might have shown you a snippet
Oh my God,
of
it's
the
that?
YouTube video.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yes.
And it's not just Chaos Break, it's episode from Chaos Heat.
What does that mean?
Chaos Heat is an old arcade game.
There's more to the fiction.
Are we gonna see are we starting in the beginning?
Yep.
Oh, Jill Valentine. With Piston.
I suggest we start as her.
Really?
There are 2 playable characters, and they have 2 different introductions.
God.
And they look like they might have 2 different games. We'll see.
This is ambitious.
All right.
So the reviews on this game were not great, and it was not released in the United States, like Reiner says.
You're gonna find out why here very quick.
Does not bode well.
No, it's a very over bloody recipe.
Okay. Over blood
Eggs
sausage.
over bloody.
What?
Flux. Where's her face?
Did they record this in a laptop mic?
Okay, recorded into a bar of soap. Oh, that sounds familiar.
Notice the captions never match.
It would help if I could hear what this guy's saying.
Yeah, because I think they just said infrared sensor, not surveillance. That's
Yeah.
weird.
The director was a big fan of improv on the set. He really liked to shake things up for the voice actors.
Feeling sensors.
By the way, we should give it up for Jeffem holding that Tim's mom impersonation that entire time without cracking. That was pretty
He
good.
did a really good job.
Impressive.
Makeup artist from Mrs. Doubtfire. I've been in a chair for 17 hours.
Thank you, Aerosmith, for swinging by as well. Oh, she's wearing like a little scarf. There's people at PAX that were wearing those. Instead of wearing like a actual medical mask, they were wearing... Wait, was it not a scarf? Was that just a texture that...
It's the jury's out on that one.
Oh, boy.
Chaos Break cosplay at PAX?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really coming back.
I love this industry so much because a game like this can exist and we have no idea. It's just completely out of
Right.
the blue.
It's like Overblood for us. I mean, really,
Yes.
I mean, I know that was in the magazine and stuff, but I had never heard of it. I never even heard of that developer.
Reiner, did we ever cover this in any way? Previews? Like when it
No, it never came out here. It was
We
never
haven't- was
even
there a time
thought
where we
about
didn't
being
know?
localized. No.
Oh, okay.
That makes this more exciting.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's a guarantee for everyone watching, too, that it's like, there's probably maybe a handful of people that, like, watched that same YouTube video that
Right.
you saw, but we're, this is, and, like, are there going to be guides online, you know?
I bet.
They better be. Okay. Deaf.
This is as tight as Portal 2's script.
Ching, ching.
Activated.
Oh, boy.
Solution would be to shut down the control
She
system.
has, like, the softest voice, but just then thud, thud.
We'll need a pass card for that.
These guys do not sound
Look like
capable.
We're gonna have it easy.
Why do we have these guns, then?
I'm trying to understand her gun still.
Yeah. I feel like weird.
Are you controlling things yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to choose the level. I think I'm on the first floor.
Go to the store.
Ocelot is in basement 2.
Yeah.
Let's split up and check the place out.
Uh-huh.
Be careful.
Capitalized. All right, here we go. Gameplay start.
Oh boy.
Ooh, how's it control?
Wow. I was expecting something else. Can I switch?
Yeah, you can switch to analog.
All
Okay.
right, bear with me for a second. That is a complete surprise because I expected tank controls all the way. Oh boy, look at that control.
This is tight.
What? How much do you want to bet the first button I press to try to shoot expends one of my napalms?
Let's see.
No.
All right, look at that.
It's
Was it
square.
R1?
Square.
Square, okay.
All right, there is ammo.
Do you have a jump?
Hey, yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
There.
triangle is. Oh boy.
This
What?
came out in Japan on January 27th, 2000,
2000?
and December 8th in Europe.
Those things are in the room with you.
I can't do anything.
Quickly, do your high kick. That's the only thing that can beat them.
Okay, the face huggers are dead. All right.
And gassy.
What's
Are
that?
you
Does
out
that
of
look like an
ammo?
attack?
Do you have to reload?
That's R2. Okay. It's not a reload.
the hell?
Look, it doesn't look.
Well, you have 10 in your thing.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a quick reload.
Okay, there's dodge.
The sound on that.
That's what a somersault sounds like.
I have not figured out yet how to control my camera.
Have you figured out how to move to get out of this room?
Sorry.
It's like the first area in Metal Gear.
Ooh, secret.
I mean, I don't know. Can I interact with that?
Circle?
Oof.
Gas.
Yes, finally.
Just gas.
That'll certainly come in handy.
Let's see if I can switch to it.
All right, this looks nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's where gas went.
Spreads that strike. Oh, so you can put that in your launcher guy? In your like triangle slot?
Yeah. I think that's my alternate.
Napalm's good against flammables.
Huh.
Okay.
Let's progress this story. Oh, God.
Jeez, that's really wants you to know you're doing something. What's the energy pack? What are we doing?
I guess
so there's-
Jason says it's ammo.
Can you go elsewhere in the elevator?
Yeah, maybe I can check a different floor out.
You're just
Unless this-
scavenging.
Is this like a special little room?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna hit circle a lot this
Okay.
game, huh? Okay, that's.
I don't
nothing.
think so. So, Reiner and Dan, you guys were so anxious. I had to stop you yesterday from checking out Rick's campaign.
That was
Oh, the beginning of that is great.
Reiner texted me to come down. I thought we were actually going to record a replay.
Oh,
He just
no.
wanted
We were
to
seeing if
see
it
some.
worked.
That's true. It's true. Saw a little bit. We didn't see much.
Okay.
We bought it
Pretty
used
funny.
from overseas. We had to see if we could actually make it work for
That's
our
true.
spectacular.
But you checked it out a little bit longer than that. I had to
couldn't
physically
stop.
shut down
You
the
did.
system.
you did. You
And then
like
he
grabbed
pretended
it
to
out
eat
of
the
our
controller.
hand.
It was very funny.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
How did it taste?
That's delicious. It's covered in frosting from
sure.
giant cookies.
Tastes like black licorice. Oh.
Oh, here we go.
I think this is the scene we saw. Okay.
I like that other camera angle. Okay, here we go.
Like showing off those legs.
Yeah, they do.
Look at this.
Look at this. Touch it.
What do you think?
I did this.
But was there anything like this in the life form samples from last
The looping, just static noise.
It wasn't reported. Looks like this job isn't going to go down easy like usual.
We already said that. What is he doing down there?
What's this?
Oh boy. What is it? Jeez, dude, just hand it over. You don't have to do that every time.
Looks like we can get in at least.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, why don't you come, bud?
Oh, he's just going to hang out there for a little while.
Okay, sounds good. See ya. Everything's fine.
Man.
Run!
Whoa. Okay. Tremor. Hey.
Is he shooting at him? Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
That
that's
was
good
pretty
stuff.
cool, actually. But yeah, we know she has legs.
Well, he'll be missed.
Can do. One mistake and we're all dead.
No, just one of you are dead.
You're right.
Still, that was something else.
Something
All
else.
we had, and it didn't even blink.
All he had. It was
We
5
shot it
rounds.
once.
Yeah.
Those cells grow into?
Yeah?
I knew that was going to happen.
You mean it's something else entirely?
Oh boy.
I don't know. It's very likely, though, that biological manipulation. at the
Where was
They
molecular
like
this?
commas a lot.
here.
Where was this localized? Is this is the UK version?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, actually, this is the Australian version, but I assume they're the same.
Right.
Yeah, it is the same.
Okay.
Careful, Tim.
Okay.
Oh, he's got it.
The controls don't look too bad.
No, they're actually not terrible yet.
Look at that.
But Overblood 2. I don't want to.
When did that come out?
2000.
around 2000,
Yeah.
It's this golden year.
Yeah. It's like 98. Yeah. Or is that 97? Both of
98
them.
was the
Yeah, 98 is the big
Ocarina.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed the big games that didn't come out here.
But
Chaos Break and
Yeah,
Overblood
yeah, no
2.
kidding.
Yeah.
Was Final Fantasy 7 97?
That was 97.
97.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
why I think 97 sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam Raimi doing the camera here.
I'll start by contacting headquarters.
Don't point that at me, dude.
I don't trust that guy.
This could be a good mix of super crappy, hilarious cutscenes and actually semi-competent gameplay. Like it seems like.
We'll see about that.
Oh, Tim's at the control. Oh god.
Beepo's bastard cousin.
Yeah.
Kill it immediately.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I think that's from the Ouya graph, isn't it?
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, what was that? Oh, Jesus. Get out of here. This game's intense.
Jake was lucky to die when he did.
It's morbid.
What does yellow mean?
A data disk.
You make a noise.
Things are everywhere.
Wow.
Data disk lowercase.
Extra space. Activated.
Oh, wrong button.
Well, that's effective.
I tried to kick.
Hell of a kick.
And then you lit a bed on fire.
Yep. Is there one over here? Yeah, man.
Okay.
Can you read that note on the side?
Which note?
On the side of the lockers?
Oh, let's look at it.
No.
No, it's just dressing.
It's to entice you. If you get close enough, I'm sure you can read it through the textures, though.
Oh, yeah.
It'll pull into focus.
Can you grab that bomb thing there?
Benevolin? It's just, and then it's gone.
That's my full name.
Benevolin Hanson.
Yeah, use that.
This game takes place in 2 years.
It's a heart disease drug.
Sounds about right.
Okay, cool.
Good thing we got that.
See you later.
What year is it?
2015.
January 2015.
Oh, we don't
These
have
guys
time.
know what Star Wars is like, Superman, Batman.
This is like 17 months from now.
God, maybe we should save it till then.
That'd be hilarious.
I don't know how to deactivate the security system.
Well, you haven't tried yet.
Pretty ominous music.
That might help.
Yeah.
Basically,
Doesn't
It's not
sync
the
up
right
at all.
dialogue.
he is going on.
Well, they did the dialogue for this like they do Curb Your Enthusiasm, basically.
Yeah.
Like a rough idea. And Larry David made this game. The last boss fight is you have to tip a waiter.
Does this kind of stuff get you interested, Tim? You've just done so many survival horror games. Like the idea of like pass cards and locked doors. Does that just like this Pavlovian response? You're like, I'm invested. I love this immediately.
No.
Oh,
I'm in it for a completely different reason. It's not for any sort of actual, this could be fun to play with people. I mean, just because in the same way that you watch a bad movie, it totally is that. But the fact that it controls okay is, oh god, hold on, sorry. Is heartening. But I get as tired with pass codes and as the next person, so
Passcodes and was the name of your second album.
that's true.
So the game is developed by Eon Digital Entertainment, who is also a publisher out of London. They published Overblood too.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
really?
Oh, wow. I
They
didn't know there
pick
was a
up
real connection.
all those hot leads.
Take your time. Take your time.
That reminds me. Have you ever seen that screenshot from Silent Hill 2
yeah, there's a
with the
dog.
dog?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no dogs around here. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's take our time. Yeah.
He'll wait patiently.
I'll save. This seems like a good
If they
time.
have Minesweeper on this computer, you can just play that for a bit.
This is like saving before, like after taking a dive off a big cliff in Tomb Raider. All right. What's
Check
going
that
on?
mail. I'm sure this will be intriguing.
Oh, what's drink?
That's Walter wants you to drink.
How is Walter?
When it's time to use it, drink it.
Could you please place my
It's
soda?
a hard job to get there from here.
What?
It's a long. So I gather is, could you please grab my soda because it's far from where I am.
When it's time to use the soda.
That's weird.
When it's time to use the meeting room, maybe.
Maybe the drink isn't what we think.
Oh.
Maybe the drink is some sort of biological, I don't know,
Oh.
mutation thing.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Tim, you got to read this in a wacky voice, or I say we move on.
We recommend you keep a record of your movements so as not to waste the work you've done, especially before dangerous operations. Each area should have a terminal for records.
It's good. What's Mr. Chung saying?
Really? He's upset.
Come on.
How is it going with the AP? Yesterday, an infected rat was roaming around as well. You've got people already infected too, haven't you? Be quick.
His name is W. Chung. It's clearly Wang Chung.
Come on. That's enough. Are you going to stand by and watch us die? It's been 2 people this week. There's still time now. Do something now. I hate that guy, and it's my voice.
I think it's a little needy.
Is that like a sexy lady Gene, or is that some like...
What was the passcode for the level 2 security? It's confusing when they keep changing it all the time. I wonder if it's something to do with that mouse.
Find this mouse.
I hate that.
Yeah, so we're looking for a mouse.
Oh, that!
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Gene. Oh, man.
Those emails were so captivating.
Oh my god, this camera angle's so bad. Oh, right in the heart. That's why I need that heart disease medicine, because they go directly for it. All right. Oh boy.
No
Is
paper.
that passcode or something? Let's see.
Yeah, let's see.
It's gotta be.
I already feel like I know this entire inventory system. It says Swarm.
Oh, okay.
They were reading notes. It was their detailed battle strategy.
All right, guys. Huddle up.
So Tim, it does look like there's like 2 different stories going in this one. Like when you play as the other guy.
Like a Chris and Jill type
It
thing?
starts in a completely different area.
Oh, wow.
If we did choose to do this for the January thing or December thing, would we do both?
Tentatively, I would say yes.
Wow.
I mean, we need to look into it and see if it is.
If it ends up going like 20 hours just on this, probably not. We might show a little bit of the next one and maybe say we'll do it at a later date.
Kind of like the episode 8 from Overblood.
That
2.
and the strip club, and the alternate ending and Trapped. You know, all those
and
episodes.
the Claire campaign of Resident Evil.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
people still bring that up, which is surprising.
We have a lot of loose ends on replay. Where did Tim's mom go?
This is going to be like Lost. We're going to address everything. Or Metal Gear Solid 4.
Someday. Yep.
It's going to be the most amazing ending of all time.
It's funny.
Curiosity-esque.
Yeah, Breaking Bad can suck it.
Dan Ryckert.
So Tim, that dodge move seems like it's pretty effective.
Yeah, it was. It's pretty
Kinda
good.
Looks like it controls okay.
I mean, it's like I'm playing Diablo 3 right now. it's really. But no, seriously, the character goes exactly where you want him to, and there's a dodge move. There's no invulnerability in the dodge, but I mean, it's more than I've had in over half the game, in all the games that we've played.
Siberia had a pretty sweet dodge.
That's true. It was really
silky smooth.
It was a little too forgiving, though, I think. You're able to really exploit that. What are these data discs, do you think? That's not a saving mechanism.
Oh, you know, I bet it is.
I mean,
You think so?
Holy crap,
look.
it might be.
You have a lot of them so far.
I think it is.
You have 5 of them.
It's just a, okay. Yeah, maybe we can...
Turns out there's not a lot of notes on this game on the internet.
Really?
The internet has yet to learn about Chaos Break.
There's not any, like, game developer conference, like, postmortems, just going really deep into this one.
And the version Hanson bought has no manual.
Oh, good.
Well,
I specifically asked for that on eBay, so...
he had it. You said, nope,
like
throw it in the trash before you send it to
Like
me.
a meta Dark Souls move, basically, is like a...
They're pretty generous with these compared to ink ribbons.
Maybe in this
Yeah.
first area.
Yeah.
What are these? I mean...
I bet they're ink ribbons.
I mean, if it's right next to a computer...
Yeah.
Is this...
Fluxus.
Oh yeah, save, and we'll see how... We'll take a look in your inventory.
Good call. We entered... from-
Oh, there we go.
So I...
Swarm. Oh, or shoot it with napalm. I mean, either way.
I don't know
You've
why I
gone
hit
through
that.
14 computers here at Game Informer because of that.
You guys should stop leaving napalm around. Okay, so we have 8.
Okay.
Okay.
It's because triangle is like the back out button too, so that's why that happens.
Fluxus.
Can you save?
Give it his word. Fluxus.
Oh yeah, can you save at this one?
This is weird.
I don't know.
Okay.
It says it can be.
Hold on, I'm
Okay, now we're
gonna go up
keeping
this and not press anything.
Okay.
The line is not connected.
The internet?
I guess.
Huh.
See you later. Okay, yeah.
Open internet.
Well, let's follow the
This is-
Ethernet cord.
Just follow the main cables.
Yeah. Jurassic Park.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, there's another route. We can go maybe connect the cables. This music is
so-
kind of Resident Evil-y.
Yeah.
They can
This
use a
actually
door.
doesn't seem super terrible yet.
It's not so far.
I mean, the cutscenes, yes, and the voice acting, yes.
That was the main gripe in the reviews I read. Is just the voice acting is horrible for 2000.
Seriously, Rascal is still among like one of the worst games I've ever played on the PlayStation 1.
And we haven't done that on replay yet. That was just
No,
a late
not
night
yet.
at my place. But
That's right, but
it's unbelievably bad.
yeah, I mean, like just thinking back to that, this is way better than that.
What is that?
I think it's an Omnidroid from The Incredibles.
This.
The same thing as the life form that was found in the accident 2 years ago.
Well, we don't have the instruction manual, so we don't know anything about that.
It resulted from the same cells.
Can't stop staring at his knee pads.
Yeah, no, they look like vents.
Yeah.
Like
Larry,
full-sized vents.
communicator circuits.
I think there's
Larry.
speakers and that ominous sound is
Yeah.
projecting out of his knees.
Larry, get on that. There's finally a guy named Larry in a game we've played.
Are you going in there alone?
Larry Lurton.
I know technology better than anyone.
Is that right?
Does she?
And besides,
Music. Is that
if you don't
music?
act now,
It's-
it'll be too late.
It's like a slow motion fart.
I doubt he'll just stay in his tree with a good boy.
It's like an underwater fart and
So that was
slow
a
motion.
little jokey.
We can communicate with
It's like when you. It's like if you listen to the soundtrack to The Shining by
know
itself.
what's going on.
Until you go to sleep each night, isn't it?
Yeah. My mom raised me that way.
You alternate between Mario swimming music and the Shining soundtrack.
I never know what it is. One day it was 90 days of that in a row. What did they decide there? Oh God.
He's going to take care of repairs.
Okay,
Just
thanks.
check your quest list.
What do you say?
Taking more time.
Taking more time.
Well, you gotta
Don't
reach
write this.
You gotta reach forward, dude.
He can't unclench his fists.
So angry. The angry Larry.
What is it, Jake that died?
Yeah.
Was there another path over there, Tim?
Is this where I came from?
Yeah.
Let's pretend that those screens are intentionally turning off.
Disappearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the manual, they explain her see-through vision.
Oh, the sound in that room was terrible.
Oh, that was a rough drone.
It's no overblood vent. Do you remember that
Oh,
noise?
yeah.
Oh God! I wish that captured on video as well as it reverberated in the room.
It was real bad.
Well, that was fine. I have a lot of ammo too. So
I like this character. She's got spunk.
It's got. I don't know if like how hard the survival thing is going to be. Like if it's going to be more of a focus on the action rather than like.
Especially if it
supplies.
comes from the arcade.
Did it?
Well, if it's connected to that arcade game.
Oh right. I'm trying to think of other PS1 games that had a real focus on like, you know, dodging around and shooting things. Like
Dodging.
Apocalypse.
Even like, PS1, man. I'm trying to think.
Small Soldiers multiplayer, I think you could dodge.
Damn it,
But no, seriously, like that Bruce Willis Apocalypse game was like heavy on that, but it was like so crazy and you move so fast.
Die Hard Trilogy might have had a dodge.
Yeah.
Drink. Oh,
This-
this is the drink that Walter wanted.
This controls better than those games for sure.
Could you pour it out for Walter, please?
Pour one out.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a Silent Hill syndrome going on in here with all the, I'll use the ladies' room.
I don't know how much I like this game being competently playable.
Right? I know what you're saying.
I don't care for it.
Other ones. Oh, you're
Yeah.
saying no, you do agree that it is competently playable.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
Rubs you the
about
wrong way?
A December 31st game.
I'm curious to see what people think about it.
I think we're gonna get stuck very quickly in this game.
I like the idea of Illbleed.
I'm
I
so
do.
curious about that game.
It looks
Don't
very
watch it.
interesting.
But now that makes me more. You understand how that makes me more curious?
I think it'll make for a great Super Replay. I'm in Camp Illbleed.
Really? Camp Illbleed?
Yeah.
That sounds terrible. Don't send your kids
That was
there.
my favorite Goosebumps novel.
But before we get to that, we have a Super Replay that is airing tomorrow. And then we also have Siberia 2, which will be coming after that one finishes.
No, it's not.
Are we planning on doing Siberia 2 right
Oh,
afterwards?
yeah.
No,
Jason purchased it,
Nope.
and Tim is going to play it.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
keep hearing different stuff. I heard, well,
Is this a new?
you can beat this if we determine we need to.
Is
the
this-
Punisher?
Not
That's
this
not
year.
happening?
Not this year.
Not this year, okay. And, okay.
Who's this other Tim guy you're talking about? Like, is he Adam's replacement or?
Oh, no, it's you. It's Tim Turi you're going to
He's
play
the swell
Siberia
guy.
2.
We did a replay spectacular.
We just bought you
for him.
a cookie and sang you a song.
Is it
and
all
brought
so
your
that I would?
mother in?
Is that just so that I would do Siberia?
No.
Oh.
That was to welcome you back.
Hold on. I think maybe the old line is active now. That was cut off.
I was going to say, let's cut here, and show off the first couple minutes of the other character.
Think so? All right.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, we're going to take a look at Rick here. It looks like a completely different story. We'll see what you guys think here.
He's got a Muzi launcher.
Muse.
And Tim, maybe from this
Jason
you can figure
Musey.
out if we do it, who you want to start as.
Okay, maybe they control differently, have different weapons.
This will be a test run.
Maybe they have, maybe he has more capable partners.
Not gonna have the legs.
I'm gonna skip this, right?
Yep.
If we can.
You think it would
Year 2000?
segment it?
Oh, you can skip
Barf.
it. Crawl through the sewers. That's different, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
And this will be interesting. I'm curious which one you're going to like more.
How much did you play into this one, Reiner?
Well, before you rudely came down and shut it off?
Yes.
Like 2
and
minutes.
then backhanded the both of you like Three Stooges?
It
Like,
really was
seriously,
like
like
a
2
couple
minutes.
minutes, yeah.
Okay.
Is this Jake and Lair again?
It's lousy.
I think it's Biggs and Wedge.
Something's wrong with that water.
Yeah, right. Why can I only see through parts of it? Rick?
Rick. Rick's a good name.
I'm Rick.
The control center should be north.
He just waited until they said his name to march in
Like Tony
dramatically.
Winter.
Yeah, exactly. What a jerk.
Be careful.
Look at
as you
those
go.
guns.
Roger.
Look at the tiny fists on his.
They do look like Cloud.
sausages. What's that?
It looks more ridiculous than Cloud in polygonal form.
That looks the same.
Yeah.
Oh.
Same reload.
Whoa!
All right.
He's like
Handspring
a
thing.
forward handspring.
Oh, man.
Do you hear something?
No, I just can't watch him.
What's this?
Giant monster.
Is this going to be like a Nemesis figure?
Retreat!
That looks great.
No one died there.
Like The Last of Us.
What happened?
I'm still down in the sewer.
Very observant, Rick.
Did he just take a nap?
Yeah.
Oh, that texture bend. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
distorted. Whoa. Oh, going the other way. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I guess I'm alive.
No. Where
Rick
are you?
and, what's his name?
Look at that hair.
His face looks like a GoldenEye Game Over screen.
Are they going for it? Hold on a second.
What?
That was funny. I'm just trying to hear his voice. It's like Stallone?
Yeah. Answer.
Don't seem desperate.
Think it through.
Be careful.
What?
Super generic.
It seems like it changes every once in a
Yeah.
while,
What
though.
is it?
Yeah, the no was very Stallone.
It was.
No.
My Stallone has a first name.
Larry,
It's Rick.
I'm coming. Tell me where you
Stallone.
are. Larry!
Ooh, dramatic shot.
What'd he do?
He threw his fist phone into the water.
No way. I don't
Fist
buy it.
phones. That's what's coming next from Apple.
This phone
Yeah.
technology is at least 20 years away.
It's just like the Hulk fist. You just slide it off.
Rick Stallone, you
Place
hothead.
that Larry was talking about?
That door?
Did the
This guy's
mon-
really cerebral.
Did the
He's
monster
always
take
observing.
his friends?
We don't know. He just took a nap in the sewer and woke up there.
We think one of them may be dead.
It's also super
one of
tough.
them's missing, and the other one is in a different part of the sewers.
Okay.
This is very different than Jill's opening. Or Miyazaki or whatever. her name
Yeah.
is.
I kind of want to know
I think
more
he
about
retired.
this guy.
What?
I kind of want to know more about this guy. This
I do
guy is
like
pretty
Rick.
awesome.
See a ginger?
Dan, please.
I went off the beaten path. It was not
That's
worth
good.
it.
That's a good thing to
It's
do,
just,
though. in
I
games.
guess it's just instinct.
We'll go through this
Whoa.
door and then we're gonna call it here.
Look how much better he is than Snake. He can flip downstairs with no problem.
Oh my god, Snake is the hardest time. You think you
It's still
could?
the funniest animation.
Oh, it's the best.
He's worse than Ed 209.
It's the same thing, yeah.
First time you bonked your head on stairs in Metal Gear Solid 2 was
Yeah,
everyone
amazing.
laughed.
I love it
Yeah.
as well as most. She's like, well, yeah, of course that would happen.
What the hell was I thinking?
Yeah.
Throw some elbows.
Jeez, look at that.
This guy's awesome.
Yeah, that guy's pretty cool.
Rick can't be stopped. Does that gas hurt you, or is it just for visual effect?
It's just some particle crap.
Okay.
Particle crap.
Particle crap.
Okay.
The way he runs.
He's a cool dude.
Oh, that's great. Just Crash Bandicoot you right into those guys.
Badass. I like how anytime the camera's facing the character, we just assume it's Crash Bandicoot.
right, we
Just
all
running
wanna-
at the camera.
We all want to see more, but we're going to cut it here. Again, this is a candidate for Super Replay December 31st. Let us know what you think of it in the comments. Let us know what you think of all the games we've shown.
And Tim's mom.
Tim's mom, yes. Say some nice things about Tim's mom. And
She could play Siberia too.
we're scouring the globe to find the best candidate for December 31st. If you have any tips, if you know of any games that kind of fit the bill for what we're looking for, let us know. Thanks for watching, everyone. Tim, thanks again.
Thank you guys.
We're glad
That was
you're back.
incredible. That was incredible. That was
The
a lot of
gang's
fun.
all
I'm
back
touched.
together again.
I'm touched.
We'll see you next time, everyone.
Larry.